Hello, Rec187, and welcome back to Strategic Command World War 1, where we are playing as the Central Powers in our main playthrough on Veteran difficulty. And we are approaching, we are in September 1916. For those of you who caught any of the last stream or have been watching the videos on YouTube, things are, well, it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. Things are going very well in the east, and we're starting to struggle a bit in the west. And Italy's a bit of a kind of dead rubber. So maybe if I zoom out one level, we can see the more strategic situations. So you can see we've pushed, actually we've not pushed really east of Prussia at all, but we have essentially taken all of Poland. We're making some headway through Galicia, pushing into what is Ukraine now and towards Kiev, really with an eye on Kiev and Odessa as the last kind of national morale objectives, although these mines would also be pretty useful. Yeah, and Romania's joined the war, but we're not too worried about them. And yeah, and again, heading in on Minsk and Vilna up in, Lithuania? Yeah, I'm really trying to like knock out the Russians. They've lost huge numbers of divisions, 60 odd plus. They're at 34% national morale. They can't have much fight left in them. Meanwhile, I mean, Romania, it's just a matter of time. Greece, it's just a matter of time. Okay, Caucasus aren't going anywhere. Iraq's a mess. Down in Medina, that's I've messed up here actually. I don't think we're going to be able to cope. I'm really getting distracted. Yeah, I need this railway line open, but they keep reinforcing this unit, and I keep taking attrition. So Ottomans are probably going to take a massive national morale hit there. Anyway, and yeah, stalemate Western Front, but with mounting losses from the German side. So as ever, I've jumped into the game after a week of playing, and I'm struggling to remember who I am, what my name is, and what's going on. But it is our turn, so maybe let's have a quick look at where we are. We do have a couple of new units. So German Corps and Austro-Hungarian Corps. German Corps, I think these are all going Western Front, because let's be honest, that's where our losses are. Probably want you... See, we're starting to... There's a few gaps we could fill. I'll hold on to you for just now. And you will deploy later. Okay, so let's just start on the Western Front. So you need to die. Oh yeah, we've been playing the swappy swap game with Brussels. I remember that. Your entrenchment is 4 already, which is disappointingly high. We do have a couple of shells, so let's use them. How's that looking? 3-1. Is 3-1 is okay? Any more shells? Yeah, let's use the last one. See if we can't get a clean sweep. 4-1. I think I'm going to take that. Now the question is, and the question always is do we want to move in on Russia? So I'm going to fly these recon bombers. These are fighters. Where's my recon bombers? Here. Fly them over this spot. Get the usual plane fights. Ow! Really? No damage to recon bombers? What's that about? Look at this artillery facing off against Brussels, though. That's why we struggle so much if we actually take the tile. So what we could do, potentially, is push you around to Antwerp. We could just cede Brussels for just now. And I think we're going to have to do that. And then we can shuffle you into here. And we'll get you topped up next turn. And strengthen our line a little bit. And let them feed units in and maybe just kind of, maybe pick them off that way. I thought, you can come down here and entrench, so that's what I'll have to ask you to do. Because there's a glaring hole in our line for some reason. And you also need to entrench. Okay, my concern is it's a very thin line and we're now, you know, at risk of getting cut off here. So something we have to be aware of. Let's take the opportunity to finally upgrade you, so everyone on the front is upgraded. Oh yes, right, we have lost Epinal, and you are in a bad condition. I'm going to swap you out one tile. Oh, either way, no, yeah, so you can only be attacked from 2 fronts rather than 3, and we'll heal you up. We could make a push for Epinal this turn. Yeah, we have 7 shells. We can do some recon. We need some more fighters, I think. Use a railgun. That's, I don't know, turn the volume down. It's very loud. And as ever, I've got to hit the classic hit escape because that's what I think is going to bring up the menu, and it never does. Let's turn these down a tweak. Okay. I'm not convinced. Alright, we'll try something like that. So he's used his shell entrenchments down to 6. Let's go for it. Let's put some more pressure on the French. So that's their entrenchments completely eroded. His readiness is surprisingly good, although the morale's terrible. That has used all our shells, and we're... Well, that's better. 4 to 2, I'll take that. 4 to 3 ended up being, which is not ideal. 3 to 2. It's another 3 to 2. Which I may end up having to take. Let's do it. 3 for 3, not what I wanted. I swap you, can you still move? No. So my fear is I put a 7 in here, he's kind of dead. I'm not sure if there's anyone else I can really move in. The other option is I just leave it. Nah, I'll move him in. They'll automatically entrench. We'll move this guy up towards this direction. So I think what's going to happen is we're going to immediately counter. And this is what we've seen, but do I want to trade a core for core? I don't know. I do want to put some pressure on the French. Okay, but hey, at some action, we killed off 2 cores. I think we're probably going to lose 1 in return. But that might have to be it. Italy. Yeah, we're a bit of a stalemate here until we get some more artillery. Oh, we did get a 4th German corps, which we thought we could maybe use down here as a reserve. Honestly, I think I'm tempted to swing him over. I think he'd be more valuable over here. Well, we do have 7th Corps who's going to go up in Aachen. We could drop a fresh core down here, which is going to give these guys a bit more oomph, which is probably what we're going to do. You're going to have to spend a turn healing up, I think, before we make our next push. Which is, I'm happy enough to do that. They've gone near, but that's pretty overextended. They are not going to be able to hold that. Just heal up that guy. No, we will bring these guys down. Bring you down that direction. We've got you there. Let's take you a step back. And deploy this chap there. Okay. We're now poised next turn to really put some pressure on potentially this core. Or maybe we'll just go for Udine again. Okay, let's go for Greece. So we've got some supply issues down here. We do need to pull out. For some reason you can only go that way, which presumably is worse supply. You can step here. Any reason I don't want you to step here? Nope. How can zonal control prevent your movement there? Don't understand. Your entrenchment is 5, your readiness is poop. We might be able to kill you off and free up a road tile. We need them both though. What's next turn look like? So you are going to get 1. It's not really great though. I think I would rather... You can't even pull north. Alright. Supply 0, so you only move 1 action point. He's probably going to take another hit of attrition. But if we can move this guy south again... Oh, we didn't even move them south this turn. We might be able to free up supply. I think maybe we want to put some pressure on this guy. See what we can do to clear the road down to Athens. That's all our shells used. His entrenchment is 0, his readiness 33, his morale's rubbish. 5 to 1, beautiful. Okay. This is good, we'll have you move down there, we'll have you follow down. Is that going to improve supply? 2, okay, so we might get away with not having any attrition next turn, which would be nice. And Larissa should fall shortly after. Move up artillery. These guys are dead, it's just a matter of time. So I'm probably going to swing my Austro-Hungarian artillery here over to look to put pressure on Bucharest. And I will actually... I've got to be careful, so before I do that I need to make sure you guys... In fact, I will force march you. Your morale's going to be terrible. But you've got river, it is only a detachment. I think we'll be okay for one turn there. You have essentially been freed up by this little blockage, as have you. I'm trying to think, maybe I could bring some detachments to get in the way of these guys. And that'll free up some of his Austrian guys. I've got the Ottomans as well, though. Hold up. Although you need turn spent doing that. Oh, these guys are dead already. Ha! Well, that simplifies this question. I will use the Bulgarians because I want them to concentrate down in Greece. Ah, nice 0 there. And yeah, I'll just use you. Beautiful. And can you get down here? Oh, we'll get you to clear that. There, you've cleared it out. Perfect. Nice. Okay, we'll do this. Fly you over there, then we can operate you into there. You need to... can you force march? Probably not. Alright, we'll just head over this way. I want to heal you, but I also want to operate you to the north. It's a little bit expensive. Let's get you all the way up there. Bulgarian Corps is going to stick around with the Bulgarians, so that's probably more than enough to get the job done. Let's quick check. Any partisan stuff around here? No, that's nice. You're going to shift north after this turn. You guys are doing partisan stuff. You are free, and we have a bit of an Ottoman force. Now, I think once we take Budapest and Yasi, I think these guys fall. So I'm not worried about too much more. I mean, the question is what we want to do with the Ottomans. We could either... I mean, we could go Galicia, not Galicia, Caucasus. I'm not interested in. I would like to send some troops down here. That's probably going to be the Caucasus when they're free. Or maybe we just send these guys down to Egypt. And we get second artillery. And we really start to put the pressure on there. I think maybe that's what we do. But perhaps we'll lend a hand with one of the corps for this turn anyway. Recon bombers, do I need you down here? Oh. Potentially not, but I have a wee scoot about, see what you can see. Oh, the maritime bombers, who I'm somewhat disappointed by. I suppose we go hunting in ports. Nothing there. Gotta be around here somewhere. Let's just bring you home. Okay. Don't want to do that. Oh, that's not bad though. We'll do that. Just to weaken these guys somewhat so you can't cause me a problem. You can get better weapons, except you're not enough supply. I'll just heal you up. You can get healed. We'll do something more interesting with you next turn. So you can step in at their HQ. Happy with that, and have you come cover the town. Oh, I like that. Now, yes, the cavalry could make a play here. but would leave their town open, so I'm inclined to believe they wouldn't do that. Meanwhile, that's a perfect position for you. There is works well. We shall swing in that way. You can come down here and we'll get you over there next turn, and we'll start position ourselves. 1 cannon, 3 artillery, should be able to knock out Yassi without too much bother. I'm okay. We'll back up with these recon bombers and stuff. That's not a problem. Just get you positioned over here. We will bring the headquarters down to support. We're starting to get some great odds in these encirclements, which is beautiful to see. 9 to 1, yeah, I'll take that. Hey, and I got the 0. You can clear that out. Not quite there yet, so they'll take another turn. You can just push on. Yeah, let's march you forward. You potentially need to pull back, actually. Yeah. I'll have you come up this way, and we'll have you pull back as far as that. And then you can face off against them. Good. Likewise here, probably worth step back, entrench. Rest, resupply, we'll push in once we've dealt with Romania. 6 to 1. That's probably... Actually, it is worth it, but because I need to upgrade you... I can't do it. Alright, fine. I'll take the 1. Ah. Beautiful. Okay, that also will help all our supply lines as well. We will push you forward. Excellent. That's really good to have this area cleared out, because I don't know what they've actually got in ways of units back here. So this was them down to 33%. Right. Now your readiness is terrible. I did want to have a look at it. That's why. It's marsh. That is why. Okay. I did wonder. I was having a think between games as to what's causing us problems here, and it is that marsh tile. So we're probably going to have to swing kind of north. Just this... I thought the road would be clear of marsh, but it's not. So come out the marsh, please. Yeah, let's... I just have to watch what supply does over the land here. It's not too bad. And we can get our HQ up into Grodno to help things out, which is good. So we are a little bit battered and beat up. We are going to want to spend a turn healing. But I also want to get you off Grodno. Let's do that. Throw in some trenches. Cannon boy is going to have to move up. At least to there. That's annoying because I'd quite like to heal you. Alright, you can come up this side of things, I suppose. So I probably want to take this one tile and then just go straight... Or we could go straight to Vilna. We've got the road and the rail. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, why not? I will take you another turn, but that's fine. This should allow me to heal you. Beautiful. I will take the opportunity to heal both you guys. And you... We're probably going to have to pull back a tile. Oh, let's bring you up and start the entrenchments. Start the entrenchment. Just to get ourselves ready. What's the supply like? 4. 4's okay. I want it to be better, and it should be better once I put my HQ in Grodno. So let's bring you... I could bring you all the way over here. Except, no, that's what I'm going to do with someone else. Fine, we'll do this. Get you in Grodno. So next turn our supply should be pretty good over here. Yeah, Yeah, that perfect. Perfect. So we'll move artillery in position and then we'll do a turn of healing and things. And I probably want you to pull up the way actually, just so you're not in that marsh. I'll move our recon bombers round over here. And you're protecting the main line. Okay, good. So yeah, we'll have to do a turn of healing, but that's fine. Meanwhile, over here, you need topped up. We have a few guys we could get. I think I will. If you get up to 11 over strength when you're experienced, it is really worth it. They do pack a much fiercer punch. 0 to 5? I think I'll take that. Thank you very much. Tempted to hit those bombers. I mean, you're only a recon detachment, but so. And we can also start hitting this guy in the rear if he doesn't shuffle himself. I'm tempted to think they're going to pull out here now with threatening Vilna and getting in behind to Minsk as well. You never know. Do you not stand there? Wow, double over strength. Go for it. No, wait, what? Why? Okay, that's annoying. I don't know why they can't attack. Because we also don't have entrenchments, so that's a little bit frustrating. Might take a little bit of strength damage there. I'll do that. I suppose I really should be strategic bombing these guys, even though I'm not. Okay. No, I think progress here is good, so yeah, no push next time, but we'll turn after. Here down here is fine. Romania is no problem. Probably 2 turns again. I think Romania's down, and a few more by the time we push through Larissa and get onto Athens. Caucasus starting to get 1-to-1, which is, I mean, it's tempting, but there's almost no need for it, except it will divert Russian resources. Oh, let's maybe try it. Yeah, that was okay. 2-0, okay. That was good. I'm happy at that, actually. Medina, right. You hit this thing. So the question is, do we just run away, take the national morale hit, but save this core? Which I don't know is possible. Or do we actually, like... I can operate you. Can I operate you? You know, grab someone like you. And operate you. You know, grab some other people, fire them down. If I was going to operate you, that's nice and cheap. Try and knock them out. Next turn, the turn after, something like that. I think we've got to try. We've got to try. How far can you get force march to it? Yes, it will delay our push here, but that's fine. What's your entrenchment there? 5. 4 shells, 5 entrenchment. I'm tempted. We might be able to kill him. No, I'll wait. Alright. We should have some maritime bombers here. Oh yeah, but which we're doing... Oh, there we go. Apparently not much of anything, but there we go. Subs. You are upgraded and good to go. Do I want to try and break out through the channel? No, I think I'll not. That's unfortunate. I'd like us to find this sub on my own, but yeah, our navy's in a bad way, let's be honest. You're doing God's work there. 6. I'm gonna start bringing you home now, because I also would like to upgrade you. We'll swing you out there. Fine. Is that really all the subs I've got? Oh, and this guy up here who's doing nothing because they are no longer sending stuff to Norway. To Russia. So let's bring you homeward bound. Third time's the charm. Good. We'll get you because we can upgrade them to the next tier of tech, which will make them a bit better survivability, which is good because we've started to lose a few as the British and French ASW have increased. Alright, just before I spend my monies on research and stuff, quick check, see how we're doing. Everything looks okay there. I don't want to spend on ships. Yeah, Wilhelmshaven is a little open actually. These guys are all fine. You should probably entrench, mate. We'll need to get him back up to Beirut after, and try and pull you back out of there. Can I? No, I need someone else, some HQ unit down there, which maybe I could send one of these guys down actually. That might be worth it. It's going to take a few turns to be honest. Okay, head this way. You need to go to Aleppo before you can get on the rails, and then, in fact, even then it's... No, it's just a long walk. Oh, get started. Right. As ever, our long first turn, as is the case. Yeah. Let's look at research, production, all that stuff. So Germany probably has some cores to buy. 2. Does have a cavalry corps, which I'm tempted just to leave for just now. Bulgaria is all good. Austria-Hungary has nothing cheap, and nor do the Ottomans. Ottomans can get more artillery, which is probably what I want, to be honest. Might be worth trying to funnel some points towards Ottomans so they can afford more artillery. Right, before I do random buys, let's look at how we are for research. Germany is capped. Interesting, okay. Russia is nowhere near capped. You were doing some of the aerial stuff. You also need to be doing infantry warfare, mate. In fact, let's put 2 in there. That's good for this turn. And Ottomans are capped, which is a nice place to be. And I think Ottomans, yeah, I'm going to save up artillery. It's not faff out with planes when we can buy bigger guns. So Germany's 400 points. Maybe I do get a railgun, help out in the Western Front, just while I'm waiting for my artillery to come elsewhere. I can get you, you're just expensive. Yes? No. No, I can't. Why are you showing me this then? I think it must be the soft cap option. So you can play with it, either a hard cap, which is what's what I'm playing with, and which is why I was surprised this was an option where you are limited very firmly to the numbers. So here we have 3. You can do a soft cap where they just get more expensive, and also you can get a couple more. I don't know if you can do no cap actually. We could get ships. I don't really want ships. I could get sub. Oh, I was talking about more fight. I need more tech before I get more fighters. I could get some Bulgarian fighters though. Let's do that. Get them up on the Western Front as well, helping out. I'd quite like to work towards some ground attack bombers. I don't know how effective they are, to be fair. Okay, I think we could do. Who or what are you doing, my friend? And where do we want to put you? Could probably do with one more chap in the east. Good. Ah, that's what we could do with our navy, to be honest. is go and hunt this sub. Because find people that aren't dead, you're like cruiser, perfect for sub hunting, and you can come get involved as well. Pre-dreadnought, no. Do you have any destroyers which aren't near death? Just in battle cruiser, not really. Right, we'll go sub hunting for that guy. That should be relatively safe. Diplomacy just confirms we are pushing Sweden and Switzerland. We got 5 chits in there, but that has not been progressing. And I know it's actually it's 35% chance. It's only, I think we've only seen 1 minor success, so a little bit frustrating. But there you go. All right, let's see what the allies have in turn for us. Probably more pain. Yeah, so he's got 2 turns left before he dies. We have a number of commerce raiders preparing to set sail in a few months on long distance voyages to attack enemy shipping in Pacific and Indian Oceans. Preparing these vessels will cost us 50 MPPs. We'd like authorized payments so the commerce raiders can set sail. Mrs. Vermouw and the Wolf, and a sailing ship called the Seadler. Yeah. Germany's blamed as Spain seizes 1 million rifle catchers destined for rebels in Morocco. Oops. Italy gets a destroyer, okay. Yeah, come on, revolutionaries. Russia sucks. The Dadist art movement is born. Huh, cool. Tanks. Get in there. Okay, so this armoured warfare allows us to deploy our first tank, actually. That's pretty good. And more industrial tech. Excellent. Ah, lots of breakthroughs this turn. Lots of breakthroughs. More shells for the Ottomans. Excellent. Okay. I think we wonder if we should start feeding some points through to Ottoman Empire, actually. Although we've got plenty to spend on now with researching tanks, so maybe not. This is where this initial joy at things going well suddenly gets eroded. Oh, hello Russia! Yeah, I thought this might happen. But that's with our upgrade tech, that's more likely, so hopefully we can just run out. How did you see me? I suppose spotting extra range from a difficulty. That's how you saw me. Go away. So Russia is now madly scrambling to try and help Romania. Which is fair, but also, I think, futile. We have blocked us off Bucharest, to be fair, actually. But they must have no troops anywhere. We can still shoot Yassi relatively easily. Bucharest might be a harder nut to crack, but that means there's less divisions, or cores I should say, in Russia somewhere. So we might save ourselves a little bit of pain this turn in the north of the Western Front, just around Brussels, because their artillery isn't going to be able to reach us. But no doubt they will then shuffle it round to put pressure on a different point. I'd love some extra fighters to deal with that. He's definitely going to need a turn healing up there. Yeah, the Epinal. Always likely. There's so many shells, man. That's insane. Okay, that was okay, but I imagine there's more coming. Yep. Oh, Americans are here. Oh, and we're gonna lose. Oh, we are gonna lose them. They're gonna come back. We like to do that, lull you into false insecurity, and just come back at the end and kill you. I didn't check my numbers there, whether we actually cost more than we lost or not, but... Ow, ow, ow. Okay, horsey comes in. Fine. He's on a marsh now, which is not going to go great for him. I have no qualms with that, because I think I'm just going to kill this core next turn, actually. Oh. Surely you're not going to leave this road open. I don't know. Oh, it looks like they killed my unit. Doesn't matter, they're going to take Medina. Frustrating. And dangerous for the Ottomans. Because another national morale hit we're going to take. Hello, artillery. Interesting position for you to take. Could also do some autumn recon bombers down here just to get spotting on these back two tiles when we do want to try and move forward. Because otherwise we'll get those unexpected attacks, which are horrendous. And that is where we're going to leave it for this episode. So some slow but steady progress made by the Central Powers there, with the Germans on the outskirts of Vilnius. We'll get ready to capture that national morale centre probably within the next few turns. Meanwhile, we are poised to strike Romania. Their short-lived entrance to the war is not going to last particularly long. The Bulgarians are pushing further into the south of Greece. Again, just merely a matter of time. On the Western Front, things are starting to stabilise a little. We managed slightly less losses, and as long as we can hold there while we tidy up in the East, then we should be able to swing over and hopefully cause some damage. The Arab Revolution in Medina was a bit frustrating, and while not too strategically important, nor do I think the rebels will cause us really long-term problems, the unnecessary loss of national morale we took there is a bit frustrating, and we'll have to keep an eye on our Ottoman troops as they will fight slightly worse with that lower national morale. As I bet this was taken from a Twitch livestream, so if you're interested in coming out and hanging out, there's a link in the description below. Also, just to make you aware, I am away on business next week, so these episodes are going to be spread out slightly more than usual, just so cover the 2 weeks until the next livestream. So, hope you have all enjoyed this, and I'll catch you all in the next one.